Made it to Busan in South Korea. First time here, very excited because it is a beautiful day. Temperature is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, we're lucky today because it has been raining the past few days. And what's going on here?
Wow, I love the music here already. What's happening?
It's like a celebration for opening a new business, maybe?
So that was an interesting little welcome to this area. So where we are is the Haedong Yonggungsa temple, which is one of the most beautiful Buddhist temples here in Busan. It is a very popular tourist attraction. I mean, a temple by the coastline is just, a very nice setting. So let's go inside and explore.
Wow, it's busy, huh? And it's Wednesday. Can you imagine on the weekend?
You see everyone standing here and putting their hand on this. It says Traffic Safety Prayer Pagoda.
Oh, for good luck when you travel, maybe?
Maybe we should touch it because we're going to rent a car in Jeju Island.
True. Oh, it's a tire.
Yeah, protect us when we rent a car.
Are you superstitious? Do you believe in that?
I think it does no harm. You know what I mean? Like I'm not spending a lot of money. I'm not
putting too much effort,
sacrificing
right?
something.
You can only gain from it if it actually
It's just
happens.
a feel-good thing, you know? You just feel like, okay, I did that.
Like a prayer.
Yeah. This is really cool already, just the entrance walking down here. Oh, hello.
Was looking for you.
Who's here?
It's over in the Rockies.
What do you think? Beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it is. Lovely setting. The 1300s. It's almost as old as me.
Aren't you like the early 1400s?
Something like that. Yeah, well, this one is in dispute apparently, the actual date.
So this temple is super beautiful. It's built right along the coastline here. So you can kind of go to many different pockets of this temple and enjoy different views of the sea, enjoy the different statues, the different Buddha statues, different trees. It's quite a lovely place to walk around, even though it is quite busy. Like walking around, we hear a lot of people speaking Thai.
Yeah, a lot of Thai tourists.
Yeah, and Japanese as well.
What I also noticed is that there's a lot of different statues that represent many blessings in life.
Yeah.
Like you have a statue where you can pray for doing well in school.
Yeah.
Pray for your son. Pray
For
to have a
granting
daughter.
a son, yeah.
Is there one for getting more views on YouTube?
There's probably one
Like
for
a YouTube god?
There's probably one for wealth, I would say. So we just gotta go find that because more views is more wealth, I guess. Speaking about prayers and wishes, there's a lot of these golden leaves all around this side and this side. And you can buy one of these for 5,000 won and write a little wish on there and leave it at the temple here. Should we write one?
If we find one, then we should.
You can get them here. So the paper is just over here.
There's trust system everywhere in South Korea. A lot of the shops that we see in town don't even have people monitoring it. It's just self-service and based on trust, just like this one.
But there's always a camera though.
Yeah.
Is there a camera? Oh yeah, there.
Yeah, there. So we can take one and then put 5,000 in here.
Okay. These are beautiful.
Since there's no entrance fee to come into this beautiful place, we'll make a little donation with 5,000.
It will go towards fixing the roof because they have construction going on now. are
That's
done.
actually been something on my mind is that when I talk to a lot of our friends and family, they're like, oh, I wish I could do that. That would make me happy. I wish I could do that. That would make me happy. But sometimes it's time. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's just being lazy, not wanting to do it. So that's why I wish for them to be able to do more things that bring them joy.
This is including all our fans as well.
Yes. Let's put this one.
That looks like a nice spot. So we can enjoy the view of the ocean as well. Lucky coin divination.
Lucky coins.
Yeah, people are throwing coins in there for luck.
That seems really far.
Yeah, that one is for level 1 luck, level 2 luck.
1, 2.
Oh, close.
I believe the water is also lucky, so
As long as you make it to that little
Yeah.
pond there. I didn't get one. Flora got it into the pond,
I
the
got
square
in the pond in the first one. But if you can get it in the bowl, then it's extra lucky.
Oh, extra lucky.
You might have to go closer to it.
You mean like I'll live longer?
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, it bounced and now rested on the edge of the pond.
I'm on the edge of eternity.
Yeah.
It's just the edge.
Wow, this is such a beautiful area.
Look, we're gonna take the Sky Capsule after. We're waiting for our boarding time, which is at 2 o'clock. So we have about 40 minutes to just walk around this area. So we are in Cheongsapo. So it's I think it's an old fishing village.
We
Very
can check out the
beautiful.
lighthouse first.
Yeah. One thing I noticed though is there's not many garbage bins around. I'm still holding trash that we
From the
had
last
since
place.
the temple. This is cool.
So beautiful. You enjoying this?
Yeah, it's very pretty. Very nice. Very relaxing.
Does it remind you of Nova Scotia a little
Isn't
bit?
it wow? The Peggy Coves, almost, there, and Lunenburg, as you were saying.
Do you know the main purpose of a lighthouse?
It is better to light one candle than to curse the darkness forever. That I don't know.
It's to look for enemies approaching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's for providing guidance to
I
the
don't think
boats
so,
coming
yes.
in. Oh, look over there.
The fishermen are fishing. I would love to do that. If I were to live here, I would get a electric scooter, a bucket and a fishing rod and just
Go around the coastline.
go around the coastline and fish.
It is a very, very charming little fishing village. I mean, it doesn't feel as much of a fishing village anymore because there's lots of nice cafes actually along the side. But there are fishing boats still, so it must be still an active
Yeah.
village.
So pleasant, so pleasant.
So if you wanted to come here, have a coffee, enjoy the lighthouse, go for a nice stroll around the coastline, it was only about a, I think 10-minute taxi ride.
Yeah.
Cost about 9,400 won to come here. So less than $10, which is pretty close and pretty affordable. And I think it's worth a little visit. It is quite charming and quite beautiful. Real quick. New year, new goals. Why not make this the year you start the business of your dreams? We've been using Squarespace for years now to run our website, and it's the most reliable and easy to use platform. Save yourself time with their AI-powered feature called Design Intelligence, which tailors your design and even helps with copywriting, making it easy to create a website that works for you. Plus, they have a built-in SEO tool that helps you optimize your website so more people can find you online. And with the Squarespace app, you can manage your business anywhere and anytime. Just head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Flora and Note to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now let's get back to the video.
I don't know about you, but I'm super excited for the Sky Capsule.
We've seen it on Instagram multiple times. It's very beautiful, very cute and romantic. Well, today it's going to be a romantic ride for the three of us.
Yeah. Look at how colorful they are.
So the main reason why we are here in Cheongsapo is because this is one of the stops for the Sky Capsule. So we're going to start from here and take it all the way to Mipo Station, which is where the Haeundae Beach is.
So just one way?
Just one way, yeah. You can either go from here to there or there to here. But it's not the only transportation you can take to enjoy the kind of coastal road. You can also take a beach train. So that's the one that's downstairs. But this one seems a lot cuter, so.
How much was it again?
For 2 people, it's 35,000 won. For 3 people, it's 45,000 won. And for 4 people, it's 50,000 won.
But if you come by yourself, you still have to pay
The minimum
25.
for the 2 people
1,000.
ticket. Yeah. We have 3, so I think we're getting good value out of it. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. This is so fun.
It is so cute seeing the other capsules come across.
And how long is this again?
It's a 30-minute ride because I think we're going like 4 kilometers per hour or something like that. Like it's super, super slow. And we're going a distance of 2.8 kilometers, something like that.
Looks like we're going around that mountain even.
Yeah, we go into like the forest here and then we come out again. That's pretty neat.
너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라 잠깐만 아니야 떠오른 그
Another relaxing day at the office.
I like our office today.
Oh, look. We can see the ocean now.
Fantastic.
We're out of the forest. Can you imagine how beautiful this would be if the trees turned to fall colors?
Oh, what's this? Skywalk.
Whoa,
The skywalk.
that's cool. I guess you can only go there if you do the boardwalk.
It's good to be on the beach again.
It's not like a swimming beach though.
No,
it's quite windy and there's no one wearing bikinis here, but it's beautiful.
It's more for like sunset beach.
Yeah.
The sunset gonna be setting over that hill there.
It's actually quite a long stretch of beach. I think it's 1.5 kilometers long this way.
It also reminds me of where we met.
Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold Coast, Australia.
Yeah. But the beach here and then a super, super tall building here. It does look like the Gold Coast coastline. You think the water's gonna be cold?
Oh yeah, definitely cold. Look, nobody's in the water. Not bad.
No?
It's not bad at all. It's warmer than the Gold Coast for sure.
But maybe Korea is also one of those Asian countries where no one wants to get dark. So you're not gonna
true,
see
true.
people swimming, tanning on the beach.
애써 웃음 짓고 있지
you still have room for some snack?
Depends on what the snack is.
I got a little snack for you. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what you got. Oh my god, you got the most difficult one.
Oh no!
I thought you should practice because there's a chance Flora might be on the next Squid Game, the challenge too.
I applied. You were supposed to apply too, but somehow you couldn't do the 1 minute audition video when you are a YouTuber.
It's not easy. It's not easy. I might apply, but yeah, we'll see.
Why? When did you get this?
At the temple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You kept it in your pocket all this time?
Dun, 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 dun. I want to try it too, actually. I want to know what it tastes like.
But how are we supposed to pick it?
This is so thick.
Yeah, it's so thick. You can't really like lick your way through it like in Squid Game.
Does it taste good?
Like honeycomb. But how are you supposed to do it?
That's why I want you to practice.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. It's called dalgona.
Ooh, tasty.
It's actually just like sugar and stuff.
It's delicious.
It's like honeycomb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it tastes like. It's really yummy.
Wouldn't it be insane if you actually get to go?
Gotta practice. And no one's like actually eating this like this. Can you spit in it?
Yeah, some people spit in it.
Right?
So what do you think? First day in Busan?
Well, I've been thinking about my first week in Korea more than the first day in Busan and asking myself, why didn't I come here sooner? What a great country, great place to visit.
Did you just come up with that or did you rehearse that line?
Oh, I've been rehearsing that for hours now. This is what, take 172?
Wait until you see the village we're going tomorrow. A cultural village.
It'll be another wonderful day in Busan tomorrow.
Another gorgeous day here in Busan, right?
Yes. And perfect for us to explore the Gamcheon Cultural Village. We're just like entering the main street here.
It seems huge.
It does. Look at this map. We're at the start. Then there's actually a finish. But I doubt we're gonna do all of it, but we'll try our best to cover different areas of this village because it's quite interesting. It is actually a village for older, like aging population. That's why in between a lot of the beautiful like murals and sculptures and little roads, there's actually lots of welfare centers and community centers for the elderly that live here.
I'm surprised about that because there's a lot of stairs. This is not a good location to have older people living here.
That's not true, because in Korea, you do see a lot of older people work out until they're pretty old. Like in the parks, it's mostly old people working out and do a lot of walking. And I think stairs are not as big of a problem for people who regularly exercise.
But the thing is, I read online that this place is known to have stairs to see stars. Because there's so many stairs that by the end of it, you started seeing stars because you're too exhausted.
But it's okay because there's lots of coffee shops where you can go take a break after you see stars.
Look at this lineup. Just to take a picture with this character overlooking the village.
This main street has a lot of Little Prince wall murals. So Little Prince is quite a famous book by like a French author. And I know it because it was my sister's favorite book when we were growing up. But I don't really remember what it's about.
Like, what's the tie to this village, right?
Is it about like childhood and imagination? I think it might be something related to that. But you can see kind of the Little Prince stuff all over this main street here, which is quite beautiful though. It kind of does give you that sense of...
Like you're in a fairy tale almost.
Not sure what this is, but I'm kind of curious. It's like little...
Something to do with your zodiac sign?
Yeah, something to do with your zodiac. I wonder what's inside. Is it like a bracelet or something? We'll try one, yeah?
Or maybe a fortune telling.
It's $1, or less than $1, I guess. 1,000 won. Should we do you or do mine? Because you wear this one, I think.
I'm an
This
ox.
is the ox. I'm a dragon.
Do yours. Do yours.
This one's a dragon. Okay. And we gotta use the hammer.
So cute. Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to open it with the hammer here. And then put
Yeah, I think it's a fortune telling paper.
I wanted it to be a bracelet. Fortune bracelet.
Is it in English?
It's in Korean.
Oh,
But right away I recognize these two words. This right here, it means big luck. Like the biggest one out of all the different levels of
of all the luck.
That's a good sign.
Do not walk on hilly surfaces.
A little bit too late now.
It says, there are no clouds for 10,000 li, so the sea and sky are both blue. Your fortune will be easy and pregnancy will be comfortable with this kind of ease.
Oh no, and you touched that Buddha's belly yesterday for granting a son. Oh
Sounds
no.
auspicious to me.
Cool. It's a good one though.
I think we're now in the residential area, but it's interesting that you can walk through this little alley and get to see how local people live.
Yeah, these are like local people's washing, laundry.
Yeah, look at the washer just sitting right here.
Certain alleyways are really residential. You can just see how people are living. But then there's other alleyways that have kind of little shops,
A more commercial?
commercial, yeah, and would even have signages telling you like what type of art studio is down this road or something. But this one's pretty neat.
Oh,
even a-
little herb garden
Yeah, her little urban garden.
in water buckets.
And with the fan cover. So the history behind the Gamcheon Cultural Village is actually quite interesting. So in the 1950s, a lot of refugees who were escaping from the Korean War came to this village. And because so many people suddenly came so quickly, they had to build houses like quickly, and they kind of stacked on top of each other. So the houses that were built here don't have good structures, don't have, you know, plumbing, don't have good sewage. It was kind of a low income community. I think a lot of people then, the younger people moved out of this community, leaving the aging population here. But in 2009, the urban planners, the government, artists, residents, all kind of came together to revitalize this village and give it new life, basically. So they started, you know, painting murals. They started asking the residents, you know, how can we develop this village to bring in income for them, work opportunity for them. And that's when they started the project to make this a cultural village and also a tourist hotspot in Busan. Keep going up.
Keep going up, Dad. You got this.
I got it.
You're only 80 years old.
Easy speasy. Is this all? Oh, good. A few more steps.
You see stars yet?
Just to make it interesting. No, I've been looking for the stars since I arrived.
Ooh, I like this bakery. So cute.
You see this? Stamp zone. So I think one thing you can do is grab a passport at the tourist office, and then you go around collecting stamps when you're exploring this village. So this bakery is one of the stops, yeah. But another interesting thing about this bakery is Gamcheon Bakery is a village enterprise. The profits are used for village restoration projects.
Oh, that's so neat.
So I think we have to buy something here because I'm hungry and it's for a good cause. Have you tried salt bread?
No.
Maybe we need to get you a salt bread.
Yeah, Dad needs to try salt bread. This is it?
Are these still warm? Yeah. They just came out of the oven. Okay, we'll get you a salt bread. And
What's this one? Oh, that looks good.
yeah, like almond lusk it's called. Okay, let's get this. This is salt bread.
Salt bread.
It's like the new trend here in Korea.
Really?
Yeah, people love it. They line up for it.
It's special because they use the salt harvested from the ocean just below the village.
I thought you were
here.
going to say from the salt trees there. Yeah.
No, that's another shop. That's it for our Busan video. Can you please summarize your experience here in Busan?
I found it both enchanting and intriguing. Enchanting because of the unique locale, the use of colors, all the little houses. I mean, stuff that we would say quaint, although real people are living here. But intriguing because it begs all the questions: why are people living here in these small houses up on the cliff? And I know it went into decline and now it's into urban restoration or rejuvenation. But all of that is very intriguing, and how life goes on in a normal way here. It's a superb experience.
Well put. Can you beat that?
That what he said.
It is good.
It's great. I think it's also a very unique experience, and one you shouldn't miss when you're in Busan. But I do feel that because we had such limited time in Busan, we didn't quite explore enough of what the city has to offer, because we like more kind of hidden gem places.
And there are a lot of hidden gems.
So we will definitely have to come back to Busan. That's what I think.
Thanks again for watching, and as always, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.